Good morning and welcome, everyone. We are Bot City. I'm Zahra Ahmadi from Business School.
Hi, my name is Darius Jenkins. I'm a software engineer major from the School of Science.
Hello, everyone. My name is Phil DeMarco, and I am also a software engineering major. And today we are here to share our vision with you.
I hope you all enjoyed the complimentary breakfast. Do you feel it was healthy? Was the portion enough? Are you concerned with these kind of questions every day? We all are trying to eat healthy, but life always gets in the way. Many people are struggling with their eating habits. 35% of United States people are obese. Diabetes rates are skyrocketing. In 2015, 1 in every 3 person you meet will be diabetes. You don't have to be that person by making the right choices. Our mission is to help you and make it easier to eat healthy. Nowadays, life is so jam-packed with work, school, kids, and appointments. We don't have time to go shopping. And even if we do, it's so hard to pick out the ingredients and create a meal tailored to your health profile. Eating habits are, especially when they get to be healthy, are so confusing and restrictive for many of us. But I'm here to tell you there is a solution. In a few minutes, it's all possible to order a meal with your customized like and dislikes and health parameters delivered directly to your door. A package ready to be cooked for you, customized in every aspect. It's all possible in our ChefBot interface.
All right, this is exciting. This is going to be our first live demo in front of an audience of our chatbot, and I'm excited to show it off. Here's our bot, and as you can see, we're using Slack messaging service. We chose to use Slack because basically it just allowed us to develop faster and make changes as were necessary. You know, developing software is kind of tricky, and you want to be able to adapt it as you go on. So kind of using the Slack API allowed us to do that. Okay, great. So our bot's quite friendly, actually. So if you ask him to tell you a joke, that's exactly what he does. So I bet the worst part about being a birthday cake is when you're set on fire and then eaten by the hero that saved you. So obviously I'm not clever enough to come up with a joke like that because we integrated this bot with Spoontacular service, and it's a food knowledge and recipe database. So it allows us to kind of bring in the right recipe for the right person depending on their health needs and so forth. So let's continue with the demo. So the bot said, "Hello, I'm a food health bot. I want to make you healthier. What kind of food are you in the mood for today?" And then it gives you some choices: Italian, Chinese, Hispanic, other. I'm an Italian boy, so I'm going to go with Italian food. And kind of notice, we tried to make the interaction as natural as possible. So think when you go to a restaurant and you're talking to a waiter. You know, you might say, "Hey, what's on the menu today?" Or "What kind of food should I get?" Right? It's that kind of interaction, that kind of social interaction that we want to bring to the table with our bot. Okay, so the bot's now asking, do you want a breakfast kind of meal, lunch meal, dinner meal, a snack maybe? So it's almost lunchtime maybe. So I'm going to say lunch. And this is kind of an important part of the bot. This is where we kind of get those health restrictions about the user and kind of this information about them. Luckily, I don't have any health restrictions, so I don't have to worry about that, but maybe I'm just interested in eating more healthy. So I'm going to say no. And so, bam, it gives me this great lunch recipe. It says balsamic vinegar, bruschetta. So it's kind of an Italian food. And this is the really neat part, right? if I type, it's kind of asking me, hey, do you want this delivered directly to your house? Would you like to purchase all these ingredients? And kind of this is like the point of sale, I guess, for our bot, right? This is how we plan on selling things to the world, right? So this looks interesting and delicious, so I'm going to say yes. And now the bot answers back, okay, all ingredients are being shipped to your house. Thank you for your purchase, right? And of course, if we wanted more information about the recipe, we could click on the link and kind of get all the details about it, right? So if you said yes, you could kind of expect a package with all these ingredients picked out to arrive at your doorstep. Okay, great. So I'm going to say goodbye to the bot. And he says goodbye. I just want to point out, right, how much easier this was than, going to the grocery store, putting all these ingredients into your shopping cart and driving back to your house and cooking it, right? It's so convenient. Also, the key here also is picking out a recipe that's healthy is extremely hard, and picking out a recipe that's tailored to your health profile isn't something that's easy to do, right? We're not all expert nutritionists, and kind of those are the core problems we sought to solve with our bot. Kind of, when we designed this bot, we kind of made this decision tree, right? And what we have here is basically the logic the bot goes through with each interaction it has. So we have all things, but I kind of want to focus in on when they have restrictions, right? So it's pretty simple, right? They might say, I have high blood pressure, or maybe they have gluten intolerance, right? So at that point in the demo, if I said, I have gluten intolerance, I'm diabetic, or I have high blood pressure, the recipe that would be delivered to them would be different and would be appropriate to their health profile. And so that concludes our demo. I want to throw it off to Darius, who's going to talk more about our business plan.
So these are the core features that we will plan to have for our actual chatbot. So one feature we'll be having is having a multiple messaging platform for the chatbot itself. So being able to go on like Facebook Messenger and being able to like share your actual recipe that you learned or that you've tried with like your actual friends or that you tried on your own for your own health restriction. Also having different meal categories, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, because you have to eat snacks, during your breakfast and lunch or sometimes during your lunch and dinner. And the next thing we are also having is offering you daily, weekly, and monthly packages. Phil has mentioned it before about having like packages delivered straight to you. So being able to have a ready prep meal right at your doorstep. So all you have to do is cook it up and you have all the ingredients with you. And another important feature that's really was focused on by Phil, but I want to go into a little bit more, is a customized health profile for you. So if you're diabetic, if you're vegan, if you have a gluten allergy, if you have even a peanut allergy, or if you're just trying to lose or gain weight, the chatbot will be customized to your health profile itself to make sure that you are able to eat right. You don't have to worry about if you have high blood pressure, the salt intake that you take in, or worry about the sugar levels depending on like how you are as a diabetic. And then the next thing we are doing is partnering with actual nutritionists and personal trainers. So if you want to ask them questions, if you need guidance, if you need help, you can actually talk to a personal trainer or a nutritionist to help further your development on your healthy life cycle. And another thing we're planning on doing is delivering fresh ingredients from local producers. So a lot of people worry about like pesticides and chemicals on like stuff that they eat, especially like if you're cooking a green or red pepper, does it have like a chemical on it? We're gonna take all that out for you to make sure that you're able to get the best fresh ingredients that you possibly can. So I want to tell you a little personal story. It's a story about my uncle. He's overweight and he has high blood pressure. On a daily basis, he struggles to find the right foods to actually eat. Now, I visit him on the weekends to try to help him cook healthier and make better meals for him, but I'm not always around. So that's why I strongly believe in our chef bot, because if he had more guidance and help, he would be able to eat healthier and make the right choices. So if he had chef bot in his pocket, all of his meals will be customized to his profile, his health profile itself. So he'll be able to live a healthier life, and that's what I care about the most. Because don't we all want to live a healthier life? We all want to live happy and be able to live a longful life itself. So with our chatbot, you'll be making the right choices and eating the right meals. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in and listening to our presentation. We hope you all enjoyed learning about the problem we had and the solution we had to it. And if you have any questions or comments, please let us know.
Thank you.